All right. Good morning. It is September 21st. I'm in my truck because my bike is in the shop getting things looked at, like, getting tires put on it, having my brakes checked, fuel pump might be an issue. And today we are headed back to Marquette. If you watched my last video about the Kansas Motorcycle Museum, I said to come back for this week's show because something else is going to be happening in Marquette, and that's today. It's Saturday, September 21st right now, and we are going there for a motorcycle rally. It's called Thunder on the Smoky. Smoky Hill River is the river that runs on the edge of town, so there it is. This is a rally that's being held in Marquette, Kansas. It's only for one day. It's a one-day rally, but it usually has a pretty good turnout, like anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000 people. So we'll see what that looks like. It's not quite 10 in the morning. 10 in the morning is when opening ceremonies start, and then, like I said, it just goes on all day from there. So we'll see. We'll get a look at the bikes. We'll probably stop back in at the Kansas Motorcycle Museum and take another look there, and we'll just kind of see what all happens. I hope it's going to be a good day. It's a little bit overcast, but not bad, and we'll go from there. All right, we're here in the Central Park of Marquette, and it looks like that they're beginning to do the opening ceremony. So let's get to a corner, let's check it out. There was a Vulcan S in that crowd. Holy smokes. Did not expect that. What do we have here? That is wild.
Yep. Yeah, I just grabbed that case of water and I'm like, I gotta get rid of this thing.
Someone put a lot of money into that customization. Christian Motorcycle Association. I think there's a chapter out here in Salina. I've seriously thought about looking them up. There's a sentiment I can agree with. This looks like one of the bikes almost from the museum, but I don't think it is. I think it's just a working old school bike. Looks like the opening ceremony is further down the road. I hear the Star Spangled Banner, the national anthem being sung. Or at least I was. Now it's just motorcycles. Look at this vision. Victory had such great motorcycles. So this thing has just started. It looks like it's going to be another good turnout this year. Like a proper rally. We got vendors everywhere.
They'll deliver them for you, but Tracy says she'll even
Let's get out in the street.
Got the official t-shirt here in front of the museum. We're going to have a couple of hoodies over here at the Castro tent that we're going to probably raffle off or something later on.
Vegan bats.
Thank you all for coming today. We sure appreciate you being here. The proceeds go to help keep this Kansas Motorcycle Museum going. We're pretty proud to have a motorcycle museum like this in Kansas. And we're trying to do our best to preserve some of these old vintage motorcycles that we all grew up with. So we appreciate you being here today.
Shout out to the Kansas Motorcycle Museum.
Wash down here, kind of tough on the north end of the road here. And the proceeds are going to help benefit Beer Dale. Beer was severely injured in a bicycle accident.
Beautiful Victory Cross Country. Looks like a Kawasaki Nomad, probably a 1500, I think. No, 1,700. Another group coming in. Do you mind talking?
No, not at all.
How long have you been working the rally?
Working the rally, I think the last 10 years probably.
Really?
Yes.
And how have you seen it growing over that time?
It has really boomed, you know. It started off fairly small, nobody knew what to expect, but with our motorcycle museum, and after the first year or two, it's really taken off.
Yeah, I was here at the Motorcycle Museum last week, and that is such a beautiful museum. So many.
It really is, and it's a lot longer, you know, than it is wide. So you walk in not expecting much, and it goes clear back to the alley.
Three distinct sections.
It is pretty impressively sized. So yeah. So it's really a good, and we've got it advertised out on the interstates.
Yep.
We've got signs up.
Yep.
So we get quite a few visitors.
And it's still free, right?
Oh no! Well, it's a
free will donation.
Donation.
Yeah.
They do need some money because, you know, to keep the lights on and keep it going.
Absolutely, and that's the importance of this rally, right? It helps.
All the proceeds go to the motorcycle museum's
All right.
maintenance and upkeep. So that's the big boost it gets for the year. Then whatever they can get from donations.
Right. So how have you? What's been the? How do you guys keep count? I mean, I guess what I'm asking is what's been the population count for the rally? What's been like the highest that you've seen?
I think there was 2,500 at one time.
Really?
They came through, you know.
Yeah.
That was just packed. I mean, the streets were. I don't expect that today because we got a chance of rain starting at 1:30.
Yeah, I saw that.
Pretty solid chance. So it's gonna deter some people, but
sure.
No, it can get really crazy around here. You know?
Yeah, and I mean, and this town, it only houses. Now I know there's been expansion out west.
Yeah.
I drove through that earlier, and some nice looking houses out there now.
Our Westridge edition, yeah.
Yeah. So the town's population is probably around 1,500, maybe, on a good day.
Let's see. The latest census was 602.
Oh.
602 was the latest 2020. We might have gained 10 people since then.
Okay.
So you're you're right.
And so I love to see how this grows, and I knew Stan back in the day from somewhere around the mid to early 90s, and so he was still transitioning his building from the radio shop to the museum, and in fact his bike, his dirt bike, was still basically mothballed and dusty when I first saw it.
Oh, it hadn't been brought out.
Hadn't been brought out yet, and he was just starting to collect pieces. I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, for that Duo Glide in the back that's got the white saddlebags and the trunk.
Oh yeah.
I think that was the bike he was starting to collect pieces for, and he was saying how they were already hard to find pieces. That's what I remember of it, and I remember, you know, Stan just being a really kind man, a good man, and that really weird colored Ford pickup that he had.
Yeah, it was a classic. They're one of a kind. Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
It was that pickup, exactly.
But yeah, I mean, this is for. I guess what I was getting at when I was talking about a town of this size with its population base. It's to hold a rally is really an undertaking because there's not a whole lot of public spaces, public housing. You're very limited in how you can host this.
Yeah. Well, you just have to shut the whole main street off.
Yeah,
we do, which is we've got a good sized Main Street here.
Yep.
And shut it all off, and everybody chip in and know what's going to happen. And,
Right.
And
So
just accommodate. Yeah.
So the
Just go out
town as a whole is fairly aware
we
of.
know what's coming, and we know what's good for the town and the
Yep.
business. There's some people that don't like the noise, but it's only a disturbance of 3 or 4 or 5 hours. What the heck?
Yeah. It's not like a Sturgis level of event where the town is taken over for an
I
entire
don't know how
week.
Sturgis that'd be.
Well, they've had decades to curate that.
They've got it down to a science.
Yeah.
And they make millions off that. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. So and with that, I'm wondering, is there any talk of trying to expand this into something bigger, like making it an economic focal point, or are you just satisfied with?
I think we're satisfied with what we've got. We know about all we can handle and really make a good appearance at. Anything bigger, we'd be kind of diluted, and it wouldn't. Right.
Because I think Sturgis is.
I don't think you could have the draw. I think we're drawing about as much as we can from the area. We're not going to get somebody from Colorado or Oklahoma. You might get very few, very few, just a handful, but you're not going to get hundreds.
And so that's kind of what makes this special, is because it is for one day, just for a few hours, not even an overnight.
No, yeah.
Like I saw, on the schedule, your breakfast feed was at 6:30 or 7 this morning, and then you just had the opening event at 10, and then by 4 or 6 you're shutting down tonight.
4 o'clock, yeah, and the rain's going to put it down.
Yeah, and the rain, and then there's the rain schedule.
The distillery's got a band going on for a while, and
people.
One thing about our distillery complex over there, it'll hold a lot of people. Several hundred of people.
Oh, really?
Get in there, yeah.
Really?
Actually pack in there.
Oh, wow.
And, so if it's rainy, a lot of people can get over there out of the rain. Rain really puts a damper on us.
Sure.
Because it's mostly outside, and so,
But I was thinking the one thing that makes this rally special, then, because it is such a localized thing, is these are all basically local people coming out to support the museum, support your community, and just kind of get their bikes together and show off and talk a little bit, and which is cool. And I've seen different patches. You got like the Legion riders from Lindsborg, and I saw somebody from the Christian Motorcycle Association, which I think they have a chapter up in Salina. I think I don't know enough about that, but you do see local chapters of this local clubs. They all kind of ride down here. They know, like from Hutch or from maybe even as far away as Wichita.
It's an annual deal for the clubs. I mean, they've got it on their calendar. Okay, Marquette holds a rally. We're going to go to that.
And it's doable. They don't literally have to spend a great deal of expense or time or energy to come to a rally.
And that's why we probably won't draw from a big state area, because it's just too far to come for just a few hours.
Right. Unless you just really want to do it.
And I just don't think we'll go that far. Right.
We're
happy with what we've got.
Well, the infrastructure to try to build on this, it would cost the town a lot. You'd have to, I would almost imagine you'd have to try to appeal to some kind of state level of funding to get infrastructure built, more hotels and more all this, present a business plan, and then you'd have to, try to convince the governor that this is a good thing to do.
We'll let Sturgis have their big deal, and we'll just do our little deal, and that's
right.
We're pretty well pleased with what we've got going.
So those look really good.
Those are delicious. Take a good look at that. Those are
that
good.
is.
I better get that one off.
Those are absolutely amazing looking.
Have a few people that ask, do you have one that's really black? And I tempted, but I never say it. Been so many one-liners produced over these.
Oh gosh!
Imagine.
I'm actually.
My wife. Yes, we do.
I'm actually going to have to get one of those because that looks absolutely amazing. They are delightful.
I'm going to move this closer so I don't drop one on the street.
That would.
And then I have to eat it myself.
Oh, that would be tragic. That would be terrible, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's the profits right there.
Okay, so now we're inside City Sundries, and we're going to finish our conversation with
John Myers.
So what other kind of places to eat and that kind of thing? What kind of facilities are there for people visiting?
Okay, just starting off, we've got the Piper's Fine Foods. You can get all kinds of, she doesn't know how to do it. You can get all kinds of, like pizza. They've got Pice Brothers Pizza. They got fresh cooked stuff that they smoke themselves. Pork steak, whatever. So that's a good place for a noon meal or whatever. We've got the restaurant across the street, Rockies, which is a bar and grill, and they have a full menu usually on for the evenings, especially, and anything for hamburgers or whatever for the noon meal, you know.
Right.
Then we've got our new restaurant owners. I can't even remember their names. We took over the old restaurant down here on the corner. That's been vacant for some time.
Yeah. I've seen at least 3 attempts to make that a profitable corner.
Yeah, the building's in great shape. Inside has been redone and it's looking great. So it's good to have a business in there because it's laid idle way too long. It's been a nice building just going to waste.
Right.
So they'll offer a mom and pop type menu, chicken fried steaks and whatnot.
Oh, nice.
And they also specialize in barbecue, and they have a big barbecue truck set up today. So they were a welcome addition.
Absolutely. And then you've got the winery, and then
and this distillery.
Distillery.
Don't know on food items over there. I don't think they've got anything for food items to speak. Only on special occasions, you know.
Right.
Maybe today they might be serving something. It's mainly just the drinks.
Yeah, for sure.
They're good. Oh, they are good.
Yeah.
You can get some really good.
I might have to wander my way over there later on.
And then visit the gift shop, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, so those are about the places we've got for
and
eateries.
I've seen on a friend of mine that I work with. He said there's a bar/restaurant, I think, somewhere on Main Street here.
A bar? That's Rockies.
Oh, that's Rockies.
That's Rockies.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Rockies. Yeah.
All right.
And they do a good job. They have a Taco Tuesday.
I've heard that
yeah,
they're
and
good.
It's really popular. Yeah, they've got a lot of stuff.
I know. I see them reaching outside of the local town into different areas, saying, "Hey, we got food."
And they're packed. They are packed. They pack the street on their Taco Tuesday. So
all right.
It's popular. So.
Sounds good. Sounds like a good time altogether.
Yeah, it is.
All right. John, I thank you so much for your time, sir.
Nice to
I'm going to wander around and get me a hot dog, which is going to happen in here, and then just continue wandering around taking pictures of people's bikes.
I'll get busy and get your picture. All right, nice to meet you.
Thank you very much, sir. All right, sitting inside City Sundries and getting ready to enjoy lunch, and then go back out for more walking around the motorcycles. Got one of their footlongs and an iced tea. Bon appetit. Of course, I had to come back in here to the Kansas Motorcycle Museum, and it's so good to see people. So many people coming through here. That's at the entrance. Let's see, is there anyone back here in Harley Row? Oh, yeah. So I was talking to one of the guys, and they say for each one of the bikes that they've restored, they had to put like 30 to 40,000 into them, like the older ones in the front area. Awesome stuff.
Here's my right. Look at this. Incredible. Look at this.
There you go.
There you go.
That is built for us, isn't it?
If you got an inseam issue, it's all good.
I told my wife when I met him, I said, "Man, I met a guy shorter than I am."
It's all good stuff, man.
Too many people shorter than me.
I won something in my life. I don't know if that's something to be proud of or not. I am.
So a buddy of mine.
Hey, man, everybody's got a record to break, right?
That's right.
It was something like this. I was more like that little one.
All right, more stuff to see. All right, we're bouncing out.
All right, Kelly.
Go see the other stuff.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Look out.
He was such a good figure. He did a sissy bar. It was already chrome, and he picked in the piece and the probe that rolled right back in the weld. And when he was done and polished all up, you couldn't even tell that it was had been done. Wow.
Oh. Look at this beautiful Indian Chief. Holy smokes. That front fairing is the best thing that I love about this bike. I was so sad when they switched over to the Harley Davidson style Batwing fairing. That was cool. They should have kept that, in my opinion. In case you don't know, they did design that to be modeled after a specific train, and I'll post a picture of it in the video. Oh, look at this. The Harley Pan Am made it to the scene. Hi guys.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Very interested in your chapter, in what you do. Can you tell me about your ministry?
We're at the motorcycle ministry,
Uh-huh.
but it's not only motorcycles, it's also privately secular also. We come out to rallies like this, and we have water and conversation. Steve and Glenda right now are out doing, we pray with somebody doing bike blessings.
Nice, nice. So do you go out to all kinds of different rallies, or?
I personally only go pretty much to not the 1% stuff. I don't do, but
Right.
stuff like this and the state rallies and CMA rallies and things like that.
Oh, CMA has their own rallies as well?
We do. We do have and then we have our own have one fundraiser a year, which is Run for the Sun, which you got the thing on.
Run for the sun. Okay, yeah, yeah.
That's our only fundraiser a year, and it goes to all those different ministries.
Oops.
None of it. That's Yeah, all the 100% of it goes out to the.
So, are you guys sponsored by any denomination or any single group, or just kind of multi-denominational thing?
Or multi-denominational and whatever you happen to be.
Uh-huh. And how far spread out are you?
All over the world.
All over the world? A global? Oh, wow.
Globally.
So do you have a local chapter in the area?
Ours is in Salina. We're
Oh, okay.
Gold Street Riders.
Okay. And what's the joining qualifications look like?
Well, we do we got a packet that you fill out and complete.
Uh-huh.
And we can and when you join, we'll get you.
So is that available online, or do you get that online, or?
If you go to the CMA USA,
Okay.
it'd be available, but local chapter.
And so do you do like a prospect program?
No.
Just
No.
okay.
No, if you want to join, you can do your paperwork. And for CMA, you don't have to have to own a bike,
Right.
because it's not about the bike; it's about the mission.
Exactly. I appreciate that.
It's about the ministry.
Okay. Well, sir, thank you very much. I appreciate your time. Oh yeah, the mighty Vaquero. Pretty red. That is a pretty one. Oh, he pulled out the fake vents and put in the running lights. Nice. Such a good looking bike. I still love the Vaquero. Well, I was on my way out and I was wondering if I was going to see the chopper representation. And luckily for me, there's a representative here. No front brake, man. Stripped down and simple. Belt open primary and everything. Wow. Well done, sir. Well done. You know I had to get me a shirt too. Nice looking shirt. So that's it for the rally, guys. I like the rally. I wish it was bigger. I wish that this little town could support more of a multi-day event, but you know, they just can't. They don't have the infrastructure or the groundwork for it. But at the same time, you know, the museum, the local establishments, and the rally itself all combine to make a very unique experience. So I don't know, you know, maybe you wouldn't, you know, make a trip out here specifically for that, but you know, if your plans bring you out here into this general area and it happens to fit in the right time, it's worth it to squeeze it in as part of your itinerary. I really believe that. But anyway, you know, that's up to you. Please share this video also, and let's see if we can make this rally a little bit bigger. I think that would be super cool. I think that's where we're going to end the video. You all stay safe and be good out there. We'll see you later.